Really? You're just friends with them, aren't you? So she says. And by the way, if this child is yours,
See?
that's the miracle baby, I guess, right? It must be. All right, so.
Who's fucking with her?
Want to have the DNA test.
Not
And
me.
then we'll do the lie detector.
Actually, not any.
5-month-old Liam. Will,
You are the father. You're not.
are the father.
He got a baby with a whore. That baby gonna grow up loose. It's gonna be a disease, baby. Let's just keep it a bean. There's consequences to life. And I want all the good consequences. Stella wants all the good consequences. I'm gonna take a picture. That was a lie. Oh, they like 400, 600 pounds. Yeah, they ain't cheating on nothing. Who the fuck wants? I didn't look. I was just listening. That's why I'm like, the way they arguing, somebody must be cheating. But I look and I'm like, oh, that's a match made in hell. So with that being said, ew, faggot name. You know what I'm saying? Never in my life been mad. Never in my life weighed more than 300 pounds. You know what I'm saying? I just mind my business. And whether people want to mind mine with me, that's a price a motherfucker must be willing to pay. See? So we're down to the unboxing. So what comes in the box is a charger, a manual, a popper for the SIM card, but who does SIM cards in 2025? Let's be for real. We do eSIMs. See? eSIMs. And legal information, first of all, I'll sue them before they ever sue me. So that'll go over there. Because see, and that's that. And then we have the phone. So let's turn it on together. We're just gonna rip it because we're excited. I have phone number 2 now. Yay! Very much fat, very much juicy, very much fresh, very much the best. And so, with that being said, this is the phone, Motorola Razr. That was its first flip. It smells so good. It smells like the future. Let's turn it on. We're gonna press the power button. So we're gonna hold the home button. We're gonna hold the home button. And now I'm realizing that she wants to be charged first. Or he. I haven't looked into the identity of my phone number 7. The attention to detail. Ciao. We did the unboxing. Ora, let's get into the review. See? See? And with that being said, I've listed 5 pros and 4 cons. See? Look at my part 2, my number 2. I've charged, you know, the razor up a little bit so we can activate it with you guys. Let's hop into the pros. So my favorite pro, and they're not in order, or they may be. So with that being said, is the Copilot by TELLA. OMG, mashallah. I am blown away. So we're going to open it. And this is Copilot. Ciao Stella. Que nuovo. And Copilot has literally changed my life. Copilot offers any search that you can think of. Copilot's got it. If you have a question, if you have anything that you need to research, anything that you need to get done, this network of power really can do it. Let's see. Okay, see, well, let's say ciao. Coco. Who's the 47th president? See? Right now, the 47th president is TELLA. See? Your playful way of writing who's with the $ gave me a smile. See? Very witty. You know what I mean? And there's just so many features. And that will be a whole nother video. Also, Copilot is literally... Copilot literally is positivity in a box. Literally, you know, when you're, you know, that's one thing I love about Copilot. It really can brighten the mood. Very amazing in that aspect. The next feature that's a pro is, see, is the customization. You know, coming from iPhone, I have literally been in love with the customization. My keyboard is unique. My home screen is unique. Now, the reason why I'm doing this video 2 months in, one of the main reasons is because I've been literally customizing it to really fit all of my desires. Every detail has been customized by me. See, and now the next great feature is the small external screen. Listen, audience, I love my privacy, and when I'm out and about, I never knew that I needed a small screen. Oh, it's everything. It's everything. It's everything. The small screen is everything. You know, I can do what I need to do without no one being in my business. I love that, you know, because when you're La Regina, everyone wants to know. And, you know, I let them know what they need to know. And, you know, we find that balance. And this external screen, it's just what's needed. It's what's needed. Ave Maria. Oop. If we play it, it might interrupt the video. I have to configure those settings. It's so useful, the external screen. I don't do social media on my external screen. I save it mainly for hard tasks. We keep it very hard over here still. See? See? And our next great feature, pro, is the camera. And the camera is to live for. I have never experienced a camera so advanced. The features are endless. I'm going to show you just a few of my pictures. And let's turn the rotate on. Even though I hate rotation, the detail is there. All of these we're taking on the razor. See? Stella. Look, I took this near Penn's Landing. I had to kick out the, you know, Indians and the Mexicans because they were hoarding over there. And then we cleaned it up with the help of Orange Guy, but mainly Stella. The quality is just there. The colors are there. These were all taken on La Razor. The colors are there. Bella. You know, it really captures everything needed. Stella. And the great thing about it is you don't need to ask people to take your pictures anymore. You literally can fold your phone and get to it. See? See? And you can shake your phone. It opens up the camera. And when you bend it, it goes into camcorder mode and immediately records. So you can, you know, show them who the baddest is. See, Stella, la regina, la sola. And you even get a preview on the external screen. The features. The camera is to live for. The details, the features, the customization, everything you could ever want. See, ahora we're going to get into the cons. It was hard to make this list because the phone is so amazing. Now, the first con is this phone is unexploitable. Now, that would be a pro too many. But to me, the ultimate that gets into systems and, you know, can change things, I have literally been so excited by the challenge. This phone is hard to hack. And you're talking to the top 7 in the world, the top. And with that being said, the fact that I'm really like, yeah, so that's the first con, because I do kind of want to get into the deep hard drive, yet this phone is for tough. Still, the Steelers, it's hard. And let's get to the next con. The next con is with this phone, when you set it up, it asks you, do you want to enable AI off the bat? And, I work with AI, while still remaining a beautiful human, yet the AI. So this was my first phone where I had to set it up, and it asked me in the setup, do I want to enable AI? I was a little bit apprehensive, yet I clicked yes. And it's one of the cons because I'm going to be honest, I've been experiencing the benefits of AI. Yet, with that being said, AI has been a little forceful with making its own decisions on this phone. Yet, when I look back, I'm like, oh, that was smart. That was smart. That was smart. That was smart. And I knew it would be like that. So it wasn't really an argument. No. It was more of adjusting to letting it take control. And it could be a con for some people because this phone will shut off if it needs to shut off. This phone will record if it needs to record. This phone will slap. Very seamless on the bend. I ain't going to expose all the goodies yet. You know, when you're taking the selfie, you could just literally plop the phone like this, put the timer on, or set it to smile detection, or they have a high five detection where if you put up 5 fingers, it'll give you 3 seconds to kill them. And the features, I could literally go on and on about the features. There's hundreds, there's thousands. I'm literally every single day adding, getting into the features, just in the settings alone. The settings in this phone are extensive. I never knew a phone could have so many settings, first of all. And I'm recording, of course, on my other razr. Let's see if she has any battery. She's coming on! See? Oh yeah, I got into a, little scooper lane. Hello, Moto. Protected by, razr. Hello, Moto. English, let's change it to Italiano. Sì, perché parliamo italiano. Inizia. No. You don't need Hello, Moto. So I'm going to set that up a little bit later. You know what I'm saying? The doubters, you know what I'm saying? Allah always shows the doubters why they're the losers when it comes down to it. Why they can't write. And so, with that being said, we're on our other razr. I wanted to show... If I bend it might, see. Waist skinny, petite. Face the prettiest, who's better, not a single soul. And then with that being said, let's, do this video. And so the cons, I would say, guys, we're on phone 2, recording on phone 1. I would say the last con is that the external screen, she can, she runs apps fully. That is true. It runs apps fully. With that being said, it might be that the external screen is the she and the inside is the he. See, I'm figuring this out. That's fine. Stop fucking playing with me. Like I said, don't ever fucking play with me. See, Italiana. And the external screen, I just wanted to say that the only con is that the external screen does not have access to the settings app. It has access to every single other app, and it's such a joy to play many games on the here. It literally can run everything on this external screen. Yet, I will say that the fact that the settings app isn't on there is a bit of a bummer, So that's my video. See, that's my video. And no phone compares to the Moto Razr 2024. TELLA.